Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet. I am playing a slow play today of some Modern Cube. We're going straight in. This is a cube where everything's modern legal, so certain archetypes like Reanimate aren't as good as they would be in the Legacy Cube. The fast mana doesn't really exist in the same way. There's a ramp deck, I believe, but not the same sort of fast mana you'd see in Legacy or Vintage Cube. So. Let's just jump right into it. It's going to be a slow play, less memey, less extravagant than my other games, as you may well know by the slow play series. Khan is quite a solid, open, colourless pick, as is Walking Ballista. Nothing else in here jumps out at me unless I force green, but I'm not really wheeling any green cards, or I can just force Flickerwisp. Okay, let's force Flickerwisp. As always, I haven't looked at what the archetypes are meant to be. They're all pretty standard fare and similar to the previous Modern Cubes. There'll be like White Weenie, there'll be Mono Red Aggro, there'll be a control deck, there'll be a ramp deck in green, there'll be an Elf Ball deck in green as well. I've took Flickerwisp pack one, pick one. It was not the objectively best card to take. That was probably Walking Ballista or Khan, as they're both safe picks in multiple archetypes. But I took Flickerwisp because I am fucking mad for mono and white, and I thought, why not force it? Why not force it? In terms of mono white cards here, we've got Mirror Entity and we've got Declaration in Stone. In terms of flicker value, we've got Dragon Lord Silverguard, I guess. We can reset that. We've got 2 colour removal that's splash into white. So I think if I'm forcing white, I'm going to take Declaration in Stone or Mirror Entity. Mirror Entity is probably the safer pick, as it plays well in token strategies as well. Or if you want to be in the real flicker plan, we can ignore these 2 cards here and look at Thrag Daddy. Should I just do green-white value? That's not even an archetype. I do like Flickering Thragtusk though. Yeah, why not? In the next pack, Beast Within, a white-green fixing land that was also a man land. An Anthem effect for our creatures. Importantly, this is not like Honor of the Pure. This actually pumps all creatures, tokens or otherwise, white or otherwise. And there's Brimaz as well, who's also double white. I think I am on the Brimaz, Beast Within, or Stirring Wildwoods from this pack. I'm just going to sit and mull it over for a second, probably talking through it out loud, because that's how these videos work. I teach you. Or you just laugh at how bad I am at Magic and the jokes that I crack and how much I swear. Put my headphones down over there. So, fixing is good. If we end up in like a 2-colour or 3-colour deck, fixing is very good. We can pick up other removal, we can pick up other mid-range threats like Brimaz or top end of aggressive threats like Brimaz. I'm going to take the fixing. Gideon and Nissa are both very good in a green-white deck of any description, really, especially if we're going for a value-orientated mid-range. I think Gideon's very, very, very good. City of Brass is a strong card here to splash. We aren't married to these picks, so objectively the best cards in this pack is probably K-Command or Gideon. But because we're already in white a little bit, I think Gideon's the pick then over that. Doomfall I've never played with. Oh, I have. I played with that on Arena. Okay. Yeah, there's Solomon, there's Surge if we're in like a ramp deck, but I don't think we are. We could be. We could be in the green ramp deck splashing white, but I think I'm going to take Gideon because it's just an incredibly powerful card. We can pass some more good white cards, Oblivion Ring and Porcelain Legionnaire. We've got ramp cards, Akira Tribelda, and we've got a new addition to the Modern Cube in Nullhide Ferox. It's a 6/6 for 4. Stops some cards now Planeswalkers no removal, but it's a 6/6 for 4. Do I want that over Oblivion Ring or Porcelain Legionnaire? Probably not. Oblivion Ring is great for dealing with walkers. Walkers are always good in cubes, so I'm going to take that. We might wheel the Porcelain Legionnaire, although it's playable in non-white decks, it's very good. Okay, we've got Apex Predator. It's probably the objectively most powerful card in the pack, but it's also 7 mana, it's also black-green. We have Managorger Hydra is a very easily splashable, like ongoing threat that will get bigger and bigger. We have fixing here. We also have Oracle Mob Dire to hit our land drops if that's where we want to be. And Burial Rites I love, and I love to be in that archetype. We passed Whip and Unburial Rites, so I did say Reanimate is not as powerful as it is in Legacy and Vintage, but it's still not too bad. I think I'm going to take either the Oracle or the Managorger. I'm going to take the Managorger because it's just a easy threat to lay down and win off the back of. Here I like, so we've got quite a few like bits of fixing as well and some premium removal, but I like Master the Wild Hunt or Condemn. Treasure Map I quite like. I've played with it quite a bit on Arena and like Singleton and stuff. I think the card's actually quite good in Cube. But I think I want Master the Wild Hunt because it's just a high value card. It creates a creature every single turn. It's just very strong. So if we're in the green-white, we're still on Pelucanos or Jadelight Ranger here. We've got a potential splash over this if these cards weren't good enough, but they're both quite good. Threads is too deep in blue. Graveborn is too deep in black. Well, deep I mean double pip. It's not something you can splash. Same with Child of Flamecaller. Ultimate Price is actually quite a good removal spell in Cube. If you're the black deck especially, because you're going to see less black creatures. Well, we're in a league, so we can see mirror matches in this. I'm going to take Jadelight Ranger because it's high value to flicker. And then we've got Avacyn's Pilgrim, which is wheeled, so green-white doesn't seem to be something that some people are in. We also have Nissa Worldwaker, which is very, very good, but I do want some 1-mana dorks if I want to be that mid-range sort of green deck. Mirror Entity wheeled. Spellscott and Farseeker are both options, but Mirror Entity is just too good at making your dorks good. Beast Within on Beast Whisperer and Spear of Heliod. So maybe I didn't value Beast Whisperer very highly when I first saw the pack, but it's probably better than I'm giving it credit for. The value is real, but it's only a 2/3 for 4. I think I'm going to take the Spear. We've got a Gideon that makes tokens. We've got a Master that makes tokens. And we've got a Mirror. Yeah, I'm going to take the Spear. And then we've got a Search for Tomorrow that I probably won't play. And they've got a Duplicant as a perfectly fine, colourless, inverted commas, fatty. It's a big old boy at 6 mana, but, you know, it also removes a threat. So it's more of a utility sort of removal spell. Kind of like a really big, expensive Chupacabra. We wheeled the Oracle of Mordor. Green appears to be quite significantly open. Well, Pulse isn't a bad last pick. Okay. So the best card in this pack for us is either Hero of Bladehold or Jiraga Treespeak. Now, we have wheeled so many good green and white cards in that pack. White is getting cut a little bit, but green definitely is not. I'm thinking we can wheel either this, or worst case this, or this. So there are 4 cards here that I'm happy to wheel. I'd even take the mana type, if I'm honest. I think I take Light and Shadow here, because if we can pick up Stoneforge Mystic, although it is the Modern Cube, I don't think the cards that are banned in Modern are not in the Cube. It's just Modern, not Modern Legal, it's Modern Era. Light and Shadow makes anything, even a mana dork, into a threat. The card is very, very good. So is Jiraga Wallspeaker, but we're not really in the ramp deck as such. I'm saying the Sword of Light and Shadow, I'm hopefully going to wheel one of these 4 cards, preferably the Jiraga Wallspeaker, Treespeaker, or the Hero of Bladehold. If I don't wheel them, then you can put in the comments below that I'm a fucking idiot. Wow, this pack. So, wow. We have Elspeth Sun Champion, Lotus Cobra, Vivian Reed, Emeria Angel, Hidden Dragon Slayer, and Revoker and Copter, all completely perfectly fine pickups for our deck. Question is, what is better? I really like Lotus Cobra, as we don't have any 2-drops, but we don't have any fetch lands, so perhaps we have to prioritise fetch lands as go then. Vivian Reed is also pretty good, right? Artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying removal. And it draws you cards, and it starts on basically 6 loyalty on the first turn. And Sun's Champion is also very good. I think Sun's Champion is effectively the objectively best, most powerful card in the pack. I can wheel Lotus Cobra, I can't wheel Sun's Champion. That's my logic there. Cast out Cloudgoat Ranger, Fetchland, Thrun, and Knight of the Reliquary. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm going to take Knight of the Reliquary. I do want that Fetchland. Oh, can I wheel Knight of the Reliquary? I think we can wheel Knight or Cloudgate Ranger or Cast Out. So I'm going to take the Fetchland because that will not wheel. People will pick those up. And then we just want a land we can pick up off of it. Flooded Strand, Ataka, Verdurous Gearhulk, Harmonise. And a Glorious Anthem. But we've already got the arguably strictly better Spear of Heliod. It's also an artifact as well as an enchantment, so it's a bit more susceptible to removal. But it has the added ability of killing creatures. Oh my god, Gavany, Thalia. These packs are absolutely loaded for us. It's painful to pass some of this stuff. I have a plethora of 3-drops, so I don't really want to take this or this. I think having a free spell on my Gavany is probably better than the Gearhulk, I think. Well, Gearhulk does turn dorks into threats, as we know. And obviously Harmonise allows us to redraw into gas when we're behind on the top deck walls. Oh, I think it's between Gavany and Verdurous. We can pick up another 5-drop. We can't pick up another effect like Gavany. Gavany is too premium not to take. Okay, Noble Hierarch, Sunpetal Grove, the Sky Marcher, Aspirant, Aethspirit Harvester. Oh, we're getting past so many good cards. I think we take the Noble though. Mana Dorks are good. Mana Dorks are very, very good. Faith's Fetters, Forsake the Worldly, Fellow Guardian. We've got another Flicker effect in Fellow Guardian, so I think we take that. It fits with what I was going to force originally, right? It respects my very first pick. So let's go for Fellow Guardian. Aggressive 1-drop there in Isamaru, Hound of Conda. I really like Primal Hunter, but it's triple green, which makes it very hard to cast. I think Guild of Guin might be the correct way to go then. We do need creatures though, so maybe Hound of Conda. Oh, I sound very indecisive this time around, because I've not really had a clear game plan. I'm just playing green, white, good stuff, which is not necessarily the way you win cube games. Garruk is very good, but it's just so mana intensive. And we've got a sword as well, so more creatures do get better. We've got Noble to get exalted as well, so we can swing through. Okay, I'm taking that Isamaru. Vital Force, Rage of a Thicket, and Quarantine Field. Oh god, I love Vital Force so much. I kind of want the Thicket because we've got a lot of double drops in Jadelight Ranger and like Gideon and Spear and Flickerwisp. But I think Nissa is like a... We're not going to get another card like Nissa in the 5-drop slot. There are other value Planeswalkers, but not quite as good as that. Oh! Big claps. Sorry if that's loud on the mic, kids. Fucking nailed it. I told you, didn't I? Hero Blade Hold went. So we are getting cut on white cards. So it does make me question what we've wheeled out the other packs here, but... Drago will... Just too good at this wheeling malarkey. Okay. And Mirror Angel's pretty good as well, but we've got 4 drops already. We've got no 2 drops, so Let's Go is great. Oh, God, I'm on fire. Cloudgate Range is actually really good when you've got Anthem Effects and you've got Mirror Entity as well, because it brings like 4 bodies with it, is it? Yeah. But, Night of the Valkyrie plus Lotus Cobra, Fetch Land. Yeah, I'm going to take another Fetch, I guess. I don't want another 3-drop Anthem. Another 1-drop is fine. Oh god, if I get Tireless Tracker, pick 1 pack 3, I'll probably get a boner. Wow, we're probably not mainboarding either of these. Let's take the more versatile answer to stuff. Giraffe's Messenger is not getting played in the slightest unless pack 3 goes horribly, horribly wrong. Our deck looks like a sick value deck. It doesn't really fit to any of the archetypes as such, which is the best way to win cube games. A collection of good cards doesn't necessarily beat another collection of good cards because all the cards in cube are good. It's not like a normal limited where you can like win off your bombs because the opponents are playing shit cards alongside their bombs. Okay, so in terms of value, we've got Blade Splicer for flicker value and recursion value. We've got Overgrown Battlements for ramp. We've got Selesnya Signet for ramp. So this pack's a bit weaker. So we had a lot of good packs in pack 2. A lot of the packs were good for us. So I assume most of the good cards we wanted are going to be gone now. So we're going to struggle. Wind of Brisk Heights is fine. A Body and a Land is also fine. I'm really torn between Blade Splice and Selesnya Signet. We don't have any 2 drops, so that leads me to playing Signet, I think. We really want fetchable lands. We don't really just to find basics. I mean, it still combo or synergizes with Cobra and Knight, which is fine, but we really want fetchable lands. We've got Honor the Pure, but we're making green creatures and green tokens, so Honor the Pure's a bit meh. Rex Sage is a pretty good utility. Remorseful Cleric's a fine 2/1 flyer that has extra utilities. I think I'm going to take the Rex Sage here. I mean, this is a 2-drop, so that is a big thing. Hangabout Walker's also fine. And let's set the Cleric. Let's get another 2-drop. Let's get our curve to be better, because we just want to curve out and smash out, as it were. Smash out? Is that even a term? Curve out and swing out. Swing for the fences. The great thing about the way our deck is composed at the moment is that we have a Knight of the Reliquary, which can crack any of our basic lands to go find a Gavany Township. So Gavany Township is actually quite a reliable win condition for us. Okay. Knight of Autumn, Overrun, Terastodon, Terramorphic Expanse, Journey to Nowhere, and Spectral Procession. Oh boy. I mean, Wormcoil is not the worst. Knight of Autumn will wheel, so I don't think that comes into consideration here. We know there's another white draw for the table for Journey as well. So I'd rather wheel this or this, I guess. And we need some more removal. At the moment, the only removal we've got is nothing. We've got the Spirit of Hellier back end and we've got the Elspeth downtick. I'm going to take Journey to Nowhere because we need to be able to deal with creatures. We've got Oblivion Ring as well. Kythian, Voice of Resurgence, Tireless Tracker. Oh boy. Okay, this could wheel. So we can pick that up as our 2-drop. This could wheel. So Kythian, Voice, Obstinate Baloth, or Reflecting Pool, all sorts of Spyglass could all be perfectly fine wheels for us. I'm going to take the Tracker because Tracker is just so unbelievably good. Got a Johnny, Mentor of Heroes, another 5-drop, but I don't really rate it very highly. It's fine, but it's not as good as, like, say, Nissa or Thragtusk. Another 2-drop ramp card could be good. On the upside of this, compared to Overgrown Battlements, it doesn't have Defender, so it can kill off of Gavany, create a Hoof, Elsewhere Sun's Champion Ultimate, or Spirit of Heliod as well. The other option is to take a token spell that can also be a Wrath. That's also pretty good. We do need some more removal, and the Cord and the Ronus are pretty good as well. Maybe I'll take the Cord. I mean, that gives us real good utility. I think Cord makes our deck more consistent. I'm going to put that in the 4-drop slot, because we're probably going to be getting 3 drops with it by Convoking in end step. The problem with Convoke is that it encourages you not to be aggressive, so we won't be just slamming in every turn. But we're not really an aggro deck. Like I said, we are quite value-orientated. What did I take over the Rex Sage? I wish we took Rex Sage now. Oh, Elspeth Knight Errant. Danto Vanguard. So we've got 4 possible picks in Elspeth, Rampaging Baloths, Corsair Crucifix, and a Danto Vanguard. A Danto helps to fill out our curve, but Knight Errant is just obscenely good. Really, when we're playing like 4 mana dorks and also the Signet, we kind of want our 3-drop and 4-drop slot to be around because we're going to skip 2, a good percentage of the times. I'm going to take Knight Errant because it makes dudes and makes our dudes fly as well. Channeler Initiate. It is a 3/4 eventually. So Channeler Initiate, Primal Command, or Wrath of God. Now, Wrath of God will hinder us more than help us. Obviously, when you're in control of the Wrath is always pretty good and limited, but Cube not so much because you have more of a streamlined game plan. Primal Command finds us a creature that we need, puts a permanent on top of their library. I'm going to take Channel Initiate. Gives us more ramp to get to the 4 and 5-drop slot. Sword of War and Peace. That's probably a better pick up than Fertile Ground. We probably only play one of the swords though, but it gives us a good sword against mono red when we get paired against it round 1, no doubt. Battlements Wimbrous Kite on Mutavault. Interesting. I don't like tap lands as we're trying to play good threats on curve. Mutavault also messes with our mana, so maybe Overrun Battlements is the correct card here. It's pretty. Well, no, it's not Wall of Runes, so it doesn't actually double tap for a Call of Calling. Maybe we do want the Wimbrous Kites then. Why not? Why not? We can't cast this. There'll be 80% of the time, 90% of the time we won't have triple green. We want to cast this. Can't cast it on curve either. How about Walkways? A perfectly fine 2-drop pickup. I like 2-drop in ramp decks like this. I do like 2-drop pickups that scale. Oh baby. We probably want the utility for the Cord. Overrun does win games though. Okay, I'm going to get Overrun. Overrun does win games. Remember kids, Overrun wins games. We probably don't want the Oracle. It's not good enough, I don't think. Voice of Resurgence. There we go. Weirdly, we're probably cutting a 2-drop of some description now. Probably take the Johnny Mentor of Heroes. Take the Huntmaster first, we can do a cast. So we probably want to be on 16 lands. We've got 4 mana dorks, 5 mana dorks, 6 mana dorks, 7 if you include the Signet. 7 cards that make mana. So I've cut Isamaru as probably our worst creature. I've cut Mana Gorger Hydra because it's good, but like if they have removal, it's terrible, which is probably the case for a lot of creatures, but it has no ETB value, if you see what I mean. I've cut Ajani Mentor of Heroes, and I think Overrun, Nissa, and Thragtusk will get us closer towards winning. Okay, I think that's our deck. I really would like to find room for sort of Light and Shadow. It might be better than the Felidar Sovereign Guardian, whatever the fuck it's called. But nah, card's pretty good. Let's save our deck. Give it a shot. Depending on how bad it feels round 1, we can always amend it a little bit as well. Right, we have won the die roll because we are better to be lucky than good. We will go first because, well, there's no reason not to. So we go tap land turn 1, turn 2 Selesnya Signet, play Lotus Cobra, make a mana off the land, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana available. Maybe play a Knight. If we hit a fetch land, play a Sun's Champion. Yeah, this is fine. This is more than fine. It's a slightly wonky curve, but it's a curve nonetheless. So, play one of our many bomb rares. Most cards in Cube are bomb rares, let's be honest. Is it the mono red deck? Well, if it's the mono red deck with no turn 1 play, I'm pretty happy about that. So we might be able to go next to make a Cobra, play a land, play a Knight, turn after, play Sun's Champion. That could be pretty good. Young Peasy, eh? I've heard that card's quite good. That's what I've heard anyway. Hi guys, it's just me failing to use Signets for the 1000th time. Don't mind me. So this land enters, we get a trigger off this. Yes, we're going to make a white mana. And then with the white, green and white, we're going to play a 3-drop. That's a pretty good turn 3. A 3-drop and a 2-drop on the same turn. We can now even go get Gavany with the Knight of the Reliquary as well, which is pretty nuts, which also nets us an extra mana. Thanks to Lotus Cobra, we can actually go crack a forest, get a fetch land, crack a fetch land, get another land and make like 1 million mana. They're going to kill the Knight now though, which is fair enough. That's probably what I would do as well. If we draw a land, we're playing Elspeth, which would be fucking phenomenal. If we don't draw a land, we're just playing Voice of Resurgence and Passing. Okay, we didn't draw what we wanted to draw. Okay, that's fine. Let's play a Voice of Resurgence. We can't swing into that token because they'll happily block and kill us. Yeah, so killing a Knight was a shame because Knight was going to be fucking insanely good that turn, just making so much mana off the Lotus Cobra triggers. It's got a blue-red temporary control Spellslinger style deck. I'm happy to trade this Voice. I mean, this might mean Anger of the Gods or something's coming, but meh. What have they got? Give it first strike and +1/+1 or some sort of combat trick that I'm not aware of? Okay. We get a 2/2 out of it. Then they bolt the 2/2. Okay, we traded 2 cards for 1 there. That was very good for us and not optimum for them. Let's play this. Yes, make a white. They might have counter magic here, to be fair. Do we want Elspeth into counter magic? I think we do. If they don't have counter magic, we get to end the game. They probably have... Oh, wowza. Okay, next turn we can probably... We can play a Mirror Entity, and the turn after we can just overrun them to death. Like 2 activations of Elspeth, 2 up 6 of Elspeth plus an overrun is pretty GG. What's this going to be? A Keranos, a Bribery? Okay, what's the best thing they can get out of our deck? Thragtusk? Whenever my opponent in Cube casts Bribery, I'm so fucking glad I'm not playing either Reanimator or the Mono Green Ramp deck. Huh, okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So every turn they get a wolf, but we're getting 3/1/1s every turn, so we don't really care. Okay, let's make some mana. Hang on, if we overrun, how much damage is that? 12 plus another 5. It's a lot, but it's not lethal. We're just going to make a Mirror Entity, which we can, at the moment, we can make our entire army into 4/4s, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Let's go to combat attack then. Like, if they trade with our Lotus Cobra, I don't think we care. Turn our guys into 4/4s, hit them for 12, kill their creature. They're going to get a wolf, and then we're going to overrun them to death next turn, hopefully. I mean, there's very few things they could cast here that could really get us that. Yeah, killing Mirror Entity is the correct thing to do. Well, it's not great for them. Okay, go to Lotus, no Anger, no Sweltering Suns. Okay, let's just... GG. How many games... Do you reckon overall might be the one card in all of Magic that has won more games of Limited than anything else? Because the card is obviously an absolutely limited bomb. I like War and Peace here as their decks into... I'll bring in War and Peace over a... Let's say a... They've got Lightning Bolt. Is there a creature we don't like against Lightning Bolt? I guess Jade Light Ranger. Dice, what's the trigger? Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, they have chosen to go first. Absolutely no surprises there. As you saw from the last game, Lotus Cobra is the tits. We're going to keep this. We've got turn 1 Absence Pilgrim, turn 2 3 drop if we draw it, otherwise we're going to turn 3 or 4 drop. Frustratingly, Master of the One Hunt dies to Bolt, which is not something we want to really happen. Okay, turn 1 Evolving Wilds from them is fine. We can ideally don't want this getting bolted, but it doesn't actually put us back that badly because we don't have a 3-drop to rely on anyway. It's their opting main phase to look for removal for the Absence Pilgrim, I guess. Looks like they found that they're casting a 1 red mana spell. What's going to be? Yeah, it's going to be Lightning Bolt. Okay, at least the Lightning Bolt's out of the way. We're going to play Stirring Wildwoods this turn just to maximise our being tapped out, loss of tempo. Ha, we drew the 3-drop. Never mind. On the upside, on that bolt out of the way, we know that Knight of the Valkyrie isn't going to get bolted, so that's nice. Nothing from them. Is this going to be counter magic? That is the question. Let's go and get a forest with this. So if Knight of the Valkyrie gets countered here, we're okay because it makes the room for Master of the Wild Hunt next turn or Nissa Vartforce the turn after. Nissa Vartforce is probably going to bring back on Knight of the Valkyrie at some point as well in the future. We don't want to at this point draw any of our double white spells as we don't have double white mana. Is it Signet? And then they've got like a Negate or an Essence Scatter up perhaps? Mana Leak perhaps? Okay, let's playing threats into their mana. Oh, that resolved. Okay. So if they can't bolt this, they might be able to snapcast a bolt at this turn or have similar removal. Obviously the cube's got lightning strike in it. It's got a braid in it. It's got all the typical red burn spells. So there could be something. Or instead, they'll cast Gilded Lotus. They've got a lot of mana. I wonder what they're going to use it all for. I think some people do lean too heavily into getting artifact mana just for the sake of it. Like, Gilded Lotus is good, but if you're not ramping it into something, there's not much point. If the next turn they play like fucking, I don't know, Nicobolas Godfarer or something, then obviously I'll apologise for saying that. I'm going to make a Nissa. I'm going to tick up Nissa and make this forest a 4/4. I'm going to go to combat and attack for 7. 8, sorry. It's not a 4/4, it's a 5/5. That's pretty good. Do they have Bolt for the Master Hex? That'd be weird. No, they have Bolts in the bin. They're just thinking for no reason. Can you notice I'm scared of Bolt? I'm caring too much about Bolt, especially as in the graveyard. They can't really bolt anything from the graveyard unless they have open mana for Snapcast Mage or similar. Mission Briefing might be in the cube now. White mana. Oh boy, what is this? Rev? What are the Rev main phase? What on earth could this be? Wrath would be pretty bad if it... Oh, fight fire with fire. Kill Nissa and my master. Oh, brutes. Absolute brutes. Okay. They're playing big mana burn spells. Interesting. Okay. Let's just animate this then. Get in for 5. We've got like only 2 of our only 3 removal spells in hand. It's not playing any threats we need to remove. Hopefully they don't just double a Banefire out of nowhere with some Pyromancer's goggles. They've added the Banefire combo as an ode to the Pleasant Kenobi channel, perhaps. Oh no, we're getting twinned. Are we getting twinned or kikied? Yeah, okay, sure. Okay, so they're big mana. Just opt into it, right? Like, if you just draw the 2 cards, you just draw the 2 cards. That's kind of annoying because they don't really have anything to set it up. They're not casting multiple draw spells. They're just happening into it, which is kind of lame, really. Let's go again. We're on the draw. We're on the play this time, so that helps a lot against the deck that's trying to randomly combo kill us with 2 cards that they did not select off of Opt or Brainstorm. Well, there's no Brainstorm in the format. But Opt or Preordain or Ponder. And that, kids, is why Splinter Twin has to remain banned in Modern. Because it can win cube games. Or something. Yeah, we'll keep this. Like, if Cobra survives, we're in a good spot. Let's play Voice of Stones this turn to put some aggro on that can't just die to removal. We don't have a 4-drop to ramp into off the Cobra anyway. If I draw a 4-drop now, then the Cobra would be better in hindsight. But it's going to be a young Pyro. I'd rather have to fight through a young Pyro than the combo kill again, as we can't really fight for that. We don't really have any instant speed interaction. All of our removal is sorcery speed. Attack for 2. Next turn, play a tracker and make a land drop. Or we can make a land drop and play a 5-drop. One of the 2. But making a 5-drop might be pretty good, actually. On turn 3, they'll probably struggle to deal with a Nissa. They might keep counter magic up here, perhaps. Dissolve. We've seen from them. Okay, so they are cantripping now into their actual combo. Pyroclasm's pretty fucking good there, not gonna lie. That puts us back quite significantly. Okay, they're looting a lot more this time round with cantrips and looting effects. Digging, should I say, not looting. So I'm more scared of just getting randomly comboed now because they actually can dig into it. Oh. They are thinking long and hard on this favourite's looting. I think it's been about 30 seconds, maybe longer. I'm trying to think why that would be. Maybe they're struggling for land drops and they're trying to think about what action they need. Or maybe they've just gone for a shit. Maybe they've just gone to take a massive dump. Who knows? They just got to disallow and electrolyze. Huh. Okay. I'm cool with that. I guess they're on with when they needed the other red source, which they probably do for the Kiki, so... Kill the tracker. Of course they've got the bolt. Of course they have the bolts! Let's get in the red zone then. I want to get in the red zone for 8 this turn, but we're getting in for 5 instead, which ain't so hot. Oh dear. Look at the top 4 cards. That plus Faithless Looting plus the Sleight of Hand does make me think that they can't tap out for the Pestimite this turn to tap down all our things, so we're a turn away from them doing that. They can't just randomly combo us next turn at least. That allows us to kill them next turn, but so does Elspeth Sun's champion, to be fair. Does this get negated? No, it does not. Okay. Let's just get in 5 again. Next turn player, mirror entity, and present lethal. They haven't got the third red source for the Kiki too. They are now flashing back Faithless Looting. Another Pyroclasm style effect. What can else be in the cubes? We've got Swearing Suns and Anger of Gods. Both of those would be pretty bad. They've missed the third red drop again. So we're not actually not going to get Kiki'd. Twin could be a problem, but I'm assuming there's a Pestamite on the horizon. Gathering Township's a pretty good magic card. Also, I've heard. Let's play Mirror Entity. Oh, okay. They scooped to the Gavany. Huh. They didn't even know about Mirror Entity. Ah, so we got randomly comboed, and the game where they went deeper, 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 they did not get there. Right, let's play another game. We have won the die roll. Would you like to go first? Of course we fucking would. Get inside me. This hand is pretty slow. Anything in our hand. We're going to mulligan this. This hand has 2 2-drops and a tap. Okay, we'll keep this. We'll put that on top. Yeah, fine. Play a tap land, I guess. Oh, bollocks. Our noble goes away now. That's so bad. I think you can play lands off this, right? I put a noble hierarch underneath my Windswept Heath, which is just the Windbrisk Heights, sorry, not Windswept Heath. That's the fucking worst. That's the fucking worst. Mulligan to 6. Play Windbrisk Heights, get fucked. Okay, it's the mirror. Please cue all the memes and jokes in the description below of it being the mirror. The Cobra doesn't get us anywhere any quicker. So I'm just going to play Voice of Resurgence and swing. Hope they don't play some sort of disgusting 3-drop here that we shudder to see. A morph. I smell a Hidden Dragon Slayer, perhaps? Or Den Protector. Maybe we gobble up the white source. Yeah, that might screw them on colours. There's an argument for getting the morph, but like if it's Den Protector, they can't morph. Is it 3 to morph Den Protector? I should know. That card was pretty prominent in Standard. Fertile Ground. They appear to be a bit of a rampy deck from the looks of things. Oh, it's just a Rattleclaw Mystic. Ah, I don't give a fuck. Wow, it's kind of ramping them. There is the... Aha! No! Brutal. Brutal. They just used 2 cards, got a lot of mana, did a lot of things. Things happened. Got what they're noble. Undid my last turn, you know. The usual. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next time we can play Duplicant. Hopefully they'll play something bigger by then. We're going to make mana for now. We're going to make a white mana? Yes. Let's make a white. Okay, cool. Now they play a Thragtusk. Or similarly huge monstrosity. Wormcoil Engine are pretty sick. Thragtusk would leave them behind with a 3-3, which I would want to see. But if they play like a big fatty that has no inherent like enter battlefield value, like a Wormcoil Engine, then exiling that with Duplicant would feel fucking great. 4 mana. Nissa's Steward of Elements. Oh, I can't exile that. That's frustrating. What I can do, I can attack Nissa with a Voice this turn. I can also Gavany this turn to make it a 4-4, which trades the 2/2 ones. They will definitely block here. They'll keep Nissa alive if they can. Devoted Druid. Take all creatures at Nissa. Let's try and kill her. I don't know if this is strictly the great thing to do, but I think Nissa's going to get hit here. Just now 2 creatures have. There's no point in them blocking. Unless they want to trade both those creatures for Nissa. That seems a bit crazy. They're setting up for like a Creator Hoof turn here. Playing Master of the Wild Hunt would minimise a Creator Hoof damage. Or similar big effect. Duplicant deals with any non-ETB effect, and while Master of the Wild Hunt deals with all the little dudes knocking about. So they keep playing little dudes. Master of the Wild Hunt will deal with that. What's it going to be? Is it Nasty to Nasty? Because that would be pretty bad for us. Ooh, okay. Destroy our hideaway land, I assume. So this for Gavany or Windbrisk Heights? Windbrisk Heights. That does make sense. It cuts me for colour. I think we'll have enough wolves to kill the Woodfall Promise eventually, but then it will get one of our lands as well. We have to draw a land if we want to be able to duplicate. That is hideous for us. That is not good. Okay. We need to be able to duplicate that Woodfall Promise right now. Land? Land? Oh, thank God for that. Okay, we might get there. Does Rattleclaw go under the bus as well to save Khan from the voice? Does indeed. Khan can down tick now to kill the duplicant. Bearing in mind they are empty-handed here. So they lost a lot of their ramp there as well. We've got an Gavany activation next turn. So Khan's going to take a lot of damage, let's say. Attack with all creatures at Khan. They block the 6/6. We pump. Sure thing. Devoted Druid. Sure thing, my friend. Boop, boop. Cool. Khan takes 5, goes to 2. We lose Elspeth from hand. Not a lot we can do about that. But we've got a good position on board. They're drawing pretty hot though. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. 8 mana. Oh, don't be an Ugin. Don't be a fucking Ugin, please. Don't be 2 bodies. 2 bodies would be bad as well, because then we can't connect with Khan. We need to kill Khan, you see. Okay, they have a card in hand they can't cast, or isn't worth casting. Okay. Can we just kill them? Do they have a bounce spell? I hope not. They didn't. 18 damage to the face. Overrun for the win. Okay. They're playing Khans and shit. That's fucking horrifying. They are primarily greens. Neither of our swords seem that good. I think the Trample or Mana Gorger Hydra is actually very, very relevant. Probably more relevant than the Jade Light Ranger. Because then they can't block it with all their derpy little shitbags. That's it, really. Let's give it a shot. So they are now on the play. Bad boys, what are you going to do? Tireless Tracker on a fetch land. No turn 1 or turn 2 play. Is that too slow? Probably is. Let's mulligan this. Oh, yeah. This is worse, but I'm not going to 5. They've mulled to 6. Yeah, let's put that on top of the library. Why not? I probably should be topping 3 drops. I should be looking for 1 and 2 drops, but God, I don't feel confident about this matchup now. Okay. There's the 1 drops that we could have bottom of the Gorger to find. Let's go ahead and put another look under the Wimper's Kite, put them in any order. Now I just want to draw Lotus Cobra, I guess. Lotus Cobra would be really good. Okay, I mean, I wouldn't mind the minimal thinning, but we probably need to hold those for Lotus Cobras, etc. Okay. I think we get a threat down first. Because Cura's not a threat unless they're taking down and drawing cards off it. And they have to take up to deal with the Gorger. So next time we can play an Elspeth, make a token, and then... So making an Elspeth here, I should really talking more, I'm getting 2 in the zone, and making a token. The great thing about Elspeth is she always ticks up, so she's just a constant threat. They can fog one of the creatures, and then we can fly over the top with Elspeth to hit Cura with the one they don't fog. They'll fog the Gorger though, obviously, because the Gorger is slightly bigger. We've got Oblivion Ring to deal with Cura if Cura goes unchecked for another turn. If they just like play another land down, play Khan, they'll exile an Elspeth, and then we can Oblivion Ring the Khan. I've got to remember they've got Rex Age, so we need to be careful about that. They'll be 9 mana available this turn. 9 mana. It means that they pointed out the Khan from last turn, right? Because they had 7 thanks to the Devoted Druid. We might have just been painfully too slow here. Like, Ugin is insanely good for them here. Okay, down tick -4, is it? Or bolt the Gorger? They bolt the Gorger, this is actually really good for us. Down tick 4, they lose Cura and their ramp, and we just Oblivion Ring the Ugin, and we're in a good position. We could also pump a creature with Elspeth, Guardian Elspeth, then pump the creature again to kill Ugin. Without using... They have to down tick, I'm sure. Yeah, X is 4. They got 1 card in hand, we've got Oblivion Ring in hand. So not playing out that Oblivion Ring too early has definitely done us a massive favour here. I'll play this, and then Oblivion Ring this, and just hope they haven't got... If they top deck or have Rex Age in hand, we're going to feel pretty... Oh, fuck it. There was a 1 in, 40 chance? Well, that's not strictly true, because you draw cards in a game of Magic. We don't have an answer for this now. We need to draw, perhaps... No, I don't think we can beat... We can't beat... We cannot beat, with a slow draw like this, Ugin into Rex Age and Oblivion Ring. We can't beat that. So we can play out Mirror Entity, but they can just update Mirror. You could kill it. What we want to do is better play Mirror Entity with 4 mana up, so it can survive a bolt. Let's go ahead. We could also do our Wingward Heights to reset it, but the problem being we've lost the Elspeth, let's just jump over and kill the Ugin. They've shot us in the face of Ugin, understandable. 2 blockers, Ugin's on 11. I'm drawing a blank here what our call can go and get. It will survive an Ugin bolt. Gain 7 life, draw 7 cards, and put 7 pumps into the battlefield. Holy guacamole, they're going to hit Khan, aren't they? They're going to hit Khan without a fucking doubt. So Mirror Entity can survive the bolt from Ugin if they decided to uptick for some bizarre reason and miss that, but I doubt that's going to happen. We can also, next turn, we can just pump our team for huge amounts, especially if we draw Overrun, for example. Gain 7 life, put 7 cards into the play, show our opponent a load of information, and then they scoop. That's what Ugin normally reads in Cube. We're going to learn what's in their deck. They have got Great Hoof, they have got Channel Initiative, Primal Hunter. Okay, we're fucked. I would love to play first. Let's see if we can get a hand that does stuff. We We go turn 1 tap land, turn 2 land, let's go. But next turn we untap, play a foothills, get a mana, crack it, get a mana, make a that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Go get another reliquary. Next turn make a Sun Champion. Yeah, this seems fine. Again, it's not the fastest, but it's fine. Hopefully we'll ramp faster than they want, Sun's Champion will get us there. But Ugin is one hell of a magic card. No turn 1 from them. Okay. Alright. So I guess getting Elspeth on the board would be pretty good to allow us to just jump over and kill walkers that aren't Ugin. That is a thing that I'm quite keen on. That's a 2-mana mana dork that becomes Tarmogoyf over time. Okay, so we've got 3, 4, 5, 6. We can call for Knight, which keeps us ramping. Keeps us ramping, I think we do that. Click, 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 click. Cast this, tap this as well. Call for 3. Get Knight of the Reliquary. Yeah, not the Reliquary. So 3, 3. They don't really have any removal. Next turn, Knight can basically turn one of our lands into a Black Lotus again to allow us to play Sun's Champion or Knight Errant or whatever. We might want to Faith Fetters a mana dork, I guess. This is a Cure. We can Faith Fetters Cure. That's the voice of Zendikar. Okay, we're gonna. How much mana can we make? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mana. 8 manas of Faith Fetters and a Knight Errant. Faith Fetters this, Knight Errant this to death. That seems good. And Sun Champion the turn after. Okay, let's do that. So we're going to make a white. We're going to sacrifice this. Cancel. We're going to float all our mana. Sacrifice this. Go and get a fetch land. Say okay. Say yes. Make a white. Crack this. Make a white. Say okay. Make a white. That's 6, 7, 8 mana. We're going to cast an Elspeth Sun's Knight Errant to do this. Then we're going to cast this on this. It can't attack, block, and it can't activate abilities, so it's now useless, which is nice. Yep, make a blue. Don't force bite me, bro. Okay, we're good. Then we're going to uptick this. Go to combat. Planeswalker, cool. That was a very solid turn 4, casting 8 mana's worth of spells, including a Planeswalker, and turning off some of their ramp. So we're not going to get randomly Ugin'd here, or randomly Karn'd here, which was probably not going to happen anyway. But, something. Ah, okay, they can kill our Lotus Cobra here. Is that what they do? Yeah, they do. Sure thing, buddy. Sure thing. We can 1/1 Death Touching Wolves, or we can fly over top and kill it. I think we fly over top and kill it, don't we? Huh, okay. Play this. Animate this. Swing at this. Make a thing. Is that what we do? Is that what we do? Is that what we do? We need to kill all the walkers. We can also play Elspeth, but it requires tapping on Knight of the Reliquary. It doesn't seem so hot. We can just fly Knight over the top. Play this. Doesn't do. We can hit them for 8. We can actually flicker Elspeth, do it again, and hit them for like 11. And then if we draw over one, we can just kill them. There is that. This is also better against Cure if they were to play it. Okay, they're ramping. They're ramping. They're ramping. A morph. This is probably the ramp creature, not a Hidden Dragon Slayer, let's be honest. If it is Hidden Dragon Slayer, it'll be a bit sad, I guess. We'll keep a Oblivion Ring for the inevitable Karns, etc. Let's give this flying. Let's animate this. Go to combat. I don't know if I'm talking too quietly there. Sorry, guys. I'm getting really in the zone. I want to win, you know? Winning's nice. I do a lot of losing when I'm streaming, you see, so I want to win when I'm not streaming. When I'm just recording for your viewing pleasure. If you enjoy the slow plays like these, please let me know in the comment section below. I want to make sure I keep making them. They're not instead of, they're in addition to the normal hyper-kinetic edited gameplay. I'm now officially full-time, for those of you that don't know. I say that. I've got like 2 weeks of like heavy schedules. I've got my sister's wedding. I've got a meeting with some more friends in London. A few bits and bobs coming in the next 2 weeks. And then after GP Liverpool, which is starting on the 7th of December, after that weekend, I'm a full-time content creator. We'll be getting a schedule together and putting out like content pretty much every day that I can. It's going to be fucking exciting. I am hyped for it. I am hyped for it. The thing with Oblivion Ring is they'll probably have the fucking Rex Sage again, won't they? Which will be so sad. Okay, so, another land. 5, 6, 7. Is this a Khan? Is this a Khan? Is this a Khan? That is the question. I guess they didn't block there because they want to protect the Khan. If they've got a Khan. Maybe they haven't even got Khan. Maybe they got nothing. Then if they flip the Mana Dork thing, it pays 3 to flip it, so you get the money back, you get a refund, then it can tap as well. So actually ramping with Rattleclaw Mystic, I think it's called. Actually, it does ramp you. It does ramp you. Green and 2 into it, I think, or 3 colourless mana. And then you get red, blue, green back. You get rug back, blue as well. That's 4 whole mana. So this could be, what I'm trying to say in the long-winded, roundabout way, is this could be an Ugin. I really fucking hope it's not an Ugin. Ugin followed up by Rex Sage would tilt me to no fucking end. Lo and behold, it's, as I said, oh, it's even better. It ramps you by 2. It's 2 colourless to morph it up. Okay, does this kill me? I don't think this kills me. Oh, they can't. No, they can't. This can't attack. Derp, derp, derp. They can hit for 10, so they can kill Elspeth. Then they have a 5/5 blocker. They can't kill Elspeth. They have to swing with this and this. Awkward, 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 awkward. They can definitely kill Elspeth, but it puts them in quite the awkward position. I guess the Creator Hoof comes in at Elspeth. Like, my blocking doesn't matter because they've got trample. Question is, how many blockers do they need? Right, so we're on 22 life. They have 1 card in hand. They have a lot of mana. We don't want Oblivion Ring yet because it doesn't actually do anything. We can attack and we can Gavany. If they don't block, they die. We can also attack and then we can Elspeth as well. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let's get in there. They have Overrun. No, I don't think we die either. Get in there, my friends. So this is 7 damage. This takes them to 1. They can't not block because of Gavany. Sure, we trade this off. This dies. They go to 7. And then they, yeah, sure. We're going to now make Elspeth Sun Champion, which is... I just love Elspeth on the whole. Like, Knight Errant and Sun Champion. I mean, the other one's a bit meh, but these two... Mwah. I played the ever-living shit out of Elspeth during her time in Standard. I played her in Esper Control. I played as a one-off in Esper Control in Modern a little bit as well, because she's just a very good finisher when you turn a corner. Right, 1 time no Ugin? Yes. 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 If they pump the screws again, we can kill it with the Elspeth, which is pretty funny. Okay, we can kill it with the Elspeth. Okay, we kill our own knight if we do that, but sometimes it's worth it. Okay, so we can activate Knight, change our forest into a Windswept Heath. Not Windswept Heath, sorry, a Windbrisk Heights. We can then swing after down taking Elspeth, which kills the Hoof, the Scavenging Ooze, and the Knight, and represent lethal unless they block. Is it lethal? No, it'd take them to 1, wouldn't it? That seems pretty good. Okay. Okay. I guess we put Overrun under there. That seems a way of... That does seem like a way of killing people. Okay, cool. Any order at the bottom? Sure. I'm going to destroy all creatures with power 4 or greater. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And then I guess I swing for... 4, 5, 6, 7? Or do I swing for 8? I guess 8 is more than 7, right? Also, 8 with... So I can swing for 7 by activating this and swinging. They'll block the 3, take 4, or I can swing with all of these, they'll block 1. They probably won't block, actually. They want the mana for next turn in case they draw Ugin. If they draw Ugin, they still die because of the Stone Wildwood. That seems pretty good. Okay, let's go to combat and attack. Yeah, this puts them on lower life total by the Gavany plan, because then they die to Stone Wildwood. But if we attack with Stone Wildwood as well and they block Stone Wildwood, they don't take 4, they won't be dead to Stone Wildwood the turn after, so they're live to Ugin. 4, 5, 6... 5, 6, 7, yeah. So draw. Well, they need a land, so they can't even play again because it's going to die. Okay, I think we've navigated this. I rambled a lot, done some maths, but it doesn't matter because that's the fun of Magic. The fun of Magic is listening to Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet, rambling. 7 mana. Wait, what? Oh, cord for a lot. Cord for Thragtusk? Oh, Genesis Hydra. How did they just tap that? Wait, what the fuck just happened? How did they just tap that? Oh, non-mana abilities. Oh my god. I'm sure someone's probably said punt in the comment section prior to that. Oh my god, Faith is nowhere near as good as I remember it being. What a load of trash. Absolute trash. That's a 6/6 and a 5/5. That is stuff and things. Okay. Fine. So we can Flickerwisp that out. That seems pretty. Now, we've got an overrun here. We can just activate overrun. We need white and that. So we can Oblivion Ring the Genesis Hydra, give them 1 blocker, attack, activate, cast overrun. Get rid of this. I'd rather Flickerwisp it for the true value, but we can't right now. Let's pump my team by a lot. Past the blockers, allow them to block 1 and they take 15. Should have done the maths really, but I don't think there's much point. Yeah, I think they take 17 damage, so they'd minus at 9. Sweet. Won another game thanks to Overrun. That card's good. I've heard that Overrun's a good card. Okay, it's time to win the die roll. I'll probably cut. Should I cut that? I don't know if I'll cut that. Okay, we won the die roll. We've fucking got this. This hand's garbage. We have no 1-drop, we have no 2-drop, we have no 3-drop. All these cards are objectively quite powerful, but I don't think we want this hand. This is probably better. Yeah, we'll keep this. We can remove one of their threats or dorks. They've mauled to 6 as well. Would they go to 5? We're going to put duplicate at the bottom of the library. We're going to go for everyone's favourite turn 1 Stirring Wildwood. Have we turn 1 Stirring Wildwood in game 1 of every game so far? Someone in the comment section below, please tell me, because I probably won't notice until later. So, a blue hideaway land. What does that mean? It means they're a deck playing a blue hideaway land. Sheltered Isle has a triggered ability similar to Windbrisk Heights, where if the deck or a library in the current game has less than 20 cards in it, you can play the spell underneath it for free. In a long, drawn-out game of Limited, you will often get to less than 20 cards in the library, so it's quite good in the old Limited. We can't even cast this right now. God, I'm so fucking bad at Magic. Right, okay, let's pass turn. We can play a Wisp for almost no value. We can Shelter Isle again to mill them for 1. Or get them to Shelter Isle for 1 again. Thing is, in paper, you can see if they were happy about what they just Shelter Isled. But in this format, you cannot. You cannot see what they just saw. Let's go ahead and... Do you want to go into nowhere? No, we can kill this with this, can't we? So let's just go ahead. So the North Control deck. Well, Global Initiate's kind of like a control deck card. I guess it's kind of Battle Skull in some ways. Gains you a lot of life. They will 100% exert it. If they don't exert it, I might trade. If we don't exert it, I might actually trade. Let's Shadow card again. They now have 1 card in the Exile Zone with a nice a nice new Magic the Gathering back. Can you imagine if they change the backs of Magic cards and how pissed off everyone would be? Because people get pissed off at literally anything and everything. So if we resolve this Master of Wild Heart and doesn't get removed, and then we untap and play Gavany, we'll be in a fucking incredible position. Are they exerting? Exerted, of course they are. That's an 8-point life swing. Ha. Sure thing, buddy. If they keep all the blue mana up, I don't know if I play that Master of Wild Heart into that. I probably don't do that. I'm going to instead... Yeah, Journey the Glory Bound. Does this get counted? Yes, it does. Oh, Spell Queller. That's not the greatest thing I wanted to see. Okay. Attack with this. I fucking hate Spell Queller. Fuck that card. Whenever I play it, it's dog shit. Whenever people play it, it's pretty good. Hopefully I get to kill this and get the Journey back. Either kill it with... a surprise block from a Stone Wildwood, or just eat it out of the sky with wolves. I do like Master of the Wild Hunt. I always imagine, like, the art doesn't show this, but I imagine that he just has wolves in like in a cannon and he just fires them at people, like some sort of sadist. Okay, is that getting the voice or the Willick, or where's the voice? Okay, Fine. I need to Oblivion Ring there, but Oblivion Ring to hopefully not break Magic the Gathering Online. They've missed the land drop. They've used their removal spell on my... Oh, they haven't missed the land drop. They just played a second main like an absolute boss. Okay, let's play a Gavany. And let's play this old lad. Absolute lad. Get him for no, keep this back. I'll block that spell queller in a fucking instant if he swings into my Wisp. There are 26 cards left in their library, meaning they're only 6 turns off activating Spot Isle. And that could be anything. That could be an Ugin. It could be a boat. Could be a console's flagship, guys. Could also be a console's slag ship where all the slags hang out. They're going to swing with the Exalted. Not quite a bat skull. Yes. Not Exalted, sorry. Exerted. I won't be blocking. Master of Bouncing is pulling the strings. Okay. Land for Elspeth? No. Okay, that is fine. We have nothing in graveyard. We can tick up Nissa, then they can't get through Forest. We don't want to randomly lose one of these utility lands to a fucking lightning bolt or some shit. Okay, so we're going to keep our creatures back. Next time we can use Elspeth, Nissa to level ramp into Elspeth. And then we're loving life. They have 3 cards in hand. They're on 5 mana. They have 1 flyer, 1 grounded, and 1 currently exerted. He's worn out. He's tired after the events of last turn. So they're quite a blue-white temporary deck. I quite like Venser's and shit. Venser's great. You can reuse your own spell quellers off of it. You can save your own creatures with it. You can bounce their stuff. You can bounce anything. Bounce a land. That is right? Before someone in the comment section tells me I'm wrong. Yep, spell all permanent. God, it's wicked. So cool. Look at his cool helmet. He looks like he's about to play football, but for like some sort of interdimensional space team. Like Doctor Who meets some famous American footballer. I can't even name a single... Madden. John Madden's a famous American footballer, right? I have no... A Mirror Angel. That does threaten my walkers in the air, which is not great. But they have not met land drops. They're not making a random 1/1 off of it, which is good. The question is, which Planeswalker do they want to threaten? We can now call for Rexage to get voice back. We don't necessarily want to do that right now. I don't... Untaps it. Oh, Nissa, you're so good. Okay, now we've got just like 2 active walkers. We've got like a load of 1/1s. We can call for Thragtusk or Duplicant if we wanted to. I mean, calling for Duplicant to kill Spell Queller to get the Journey to kill the Emiria Angel does seem pretty good. So that might be our line next turn. I'm willing to trade Flickerwisp for the Spell Queller or the Emiria Angel if they swing with it, because when Flickerwisp dies, we can bring it back with Nissa Vital Force and replay it. And that way we can reset a Walker. We can get rid of the Spell Queller that didn't attack to get the Journey to Nowhere. We can do loads of things with it. So I guess Glorybound Initiative is definitely going to... Glorybound Initiate is definitely attacking. Let's put a soldier in front of that. They are now on 28 life, which means us overrunning them becomes more difficult, but that's fine. They've not cast anything, so I can only imagine they've got loads of counter magic. So I guess I'm going to tick down Elspeth. Oh, sorry, Nissa, sorry. Yeah, let's tick down Nissa. I mean, we've got a Flooded Strand, so draw a card. I could have thought that through for a bit longer, but I didn't want to. Draw a card, and we're going to crack this. God, this is so good. Okay. Ticking down does nothing. Calling for Duplicant's pretty good, but they're going to have counter magic, right? They're going to have counter magic without a doubt. So let's tick up Elspeth. We can call, like, past turn. We can't call this turn, but we can definitely call the next turn. We're just going to Sphinx of Evan Step. That'd be pretty brutes. Oh, Restoration Angel targeting Venser, I guess. Bounce our Master of the Wild Hunt. There's a lot of flyers they've got there. Bounce off Flickerwisp. That means they can definitely kill all of our walkers. Okay, that's fine. Like, they kill our walkers and then we get to start, like, we're going to value them out anyway. Oh boy, okay. That's a lot. Oh, we're dead. Fuck, we're dead. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks so much. Okay, let's see if they fuck this up. Ah, that's brutal. I was not playing on Resto Angel or any flash threats whatsoever. Did they see the line? They did see the line. Okay. Our life top was too low. We took too much time building. We got a lot of value. We got a lot of value. If we draw a fetch line, we go to Nissa. That's pretty good. Is this a fucking mana type? Don't be mana type. I'll be pretty mad. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Precinct Captain. That makes 1/1s. Ugh. Huh. Maybe we do make a Nissa. That seems pretty strong. This makes 1. Yeah, let's do that. We can definitely duplicate next turn if Nissa survives. So if they play a decent 3-drop, we can just get rid of the duplicate. That's a pretty good 3-drop. Slows us down considerably, so we're going to get rid of that. Sure. That'll do. They can swing at Nissa. I mean, do we care about that? Not really. They have to do combat damage to a player, right? We might want to swing at us to get the 1/1. Depending on what their game plan is. Oh, they want the 1/1. They got a 4 mana Queller, Resto Angel, something like that. We can't really swing into Queller or Resto Angel because we'll just lose our team. Spec Proc, that's 3 1/1s. That's a lot. Okay. Okay, so we can down tick Nissa and draw a card. Play Master of the Wild Hunt. Let's think this through. So we want Nissa to survive, really, if we can help it. We can swing a duplicate and they might block with two creatures, maybe. Let's try that. Let's go to combat. Get in the red zone. Swing the 3/2. Do they block? Do they block? No. Okay. Second main phase. So I can down tick Nissa to get a Flooded Strand back, which gives us basically 3 mana, 4 mana, 5 mana, 6 mana, 7 mana. 7 mana. Which allows us to play both Tireless Tracker or Flickerwisp plus Master of the Wild Hunt. We can down tick Nissa to draw a card, which means definitely dies the Spirits. Which we probably don't want to happen. So, if I play Tracker, down tick, get the Flood Strand back, play the Flood Strand, get loads of value, play Master of the Wild Hunt. I think that's the better option. So we're going to return this to our hand. Oh, I should play Tracker first. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Damn it. Fucking yes. Let's make a white. Let's play Tireless Tracker off the white and the green. I've missed out on a fucking clue there. Crack this. Let's go and get a white source, but make a green off of Lotus Cobra. In my head, I was like, I'll get 2 clues, and I just fucking didn't do it. Make a green off this, doesn't really matter. But let's make a green Master of the Wild Hunt. Or Master of the Wild Cunt, as I once called him on a sheet for a PPTQ, and got a... No, I called Shaman of the Forgotten Hunt, or whatever it's called, Master of the Wild Cunt, because we were running a joke with my friends, we were talking about too much. And then I got a warning because I put down a card that wasn't even in standard at the time, because this wasn't even standard at the time. But also I'd sworn, the judge was like, can you try to do that on the deck sheet? And I was like, yes, sorry, Gareth, sorry. Okay. So Nissa won't die to these spirits just yet, so she'll get to tick up 1 more time. If we draw over 1, we're laughing. We're absolutely laughing. We can Flickerwisp the duplicate to exile like any decent threat they play, like an Mirror Angel, for example. This is game 2 against our final round opponent, who just randomly killed us by flashing in a Redstone and playing an Anthem, and I hadn't even considered that was a possibility. So, yeah, they got me good. They got me good. They stuck me like a pig. Sky Marcher Aspirant. Have they got the... They have got the City's Blessing. Huh. Oh, wow. So Nissa's definitely dying. Huh. Interesting. So... That's going to hit me then, I guess. They're making a 1/1 off of that. I'll have to exile the Precinct Captain. It's me. They're just going to try and kill me. Okay, that is fair enough. I do completely understand why they would do that. Okay, Master Wild Hunt's going to eat whatever they try and pump with this next turn. That is my plan. Duplicate's going to eat something this turn as well. And this is still alive, which is pretty good. Down tick Nissa, get a Flooded Strand again? Is that... That cost me life, you see. That's the problem. Good clue. Say yes to this. Say yes. Make a white. Play a Voice of Resurgence. Sure. Go to combat. Attack. Elspeth with this. Attack their face with this. And this, I guess. Like, I'm happy to trade some 1/1s now. And this is 6 damage in the air if they just play a bloody Anthem effect. If they play a Crusade effect, we just die. That is not good. No, I don't. So let's crack a clue. Don't know why I'm doing it in combat. I would trade the soldier for this, but I guess they're scared of the damage, I guess. Elspeth survives. Blocker, which is very relevant for not dying here. This comes in, flickers out the duplicate. Duplicate comes back. Eats the Sky March Aspirant, I think. So we've got 3 flyers. They'll fly the Precinct Captain. Yes, exile this. This can block one of the flyers, then got removal for that as well. Oh man, if I'm not talking much, it's because I'm really thinking this through. Like, so I can't let the Elspeth thing resolve. So they'll target something and then the Master will just eat whatever they target. With the Wolf. Is there any Anthem effect that fucks me here? I don't think there is. 4 damage, I'm going to eat the Wolf. Oh yeah, I'm going to tap all untap Wolves. You control to eat this. Sure, let's eat that. Take 2, go to 6. Then make a 1/1 blocker. Because we're presenting a lot of damage, yeah. Presenting a lot of damage. Maybe I should block with a Flickerwisp to be able to bring it back with Nissa. Play a land, crack a land. Oh, baby, baby, baby. That's a lot. A lot of 1/1s. Puts me on 6 and they got 4 damage. They got Elspeth. Huh. Okay. So we've got 2 2/2s now to kill a flyer. We've got a land. Let's play a land. Trigger the Cobra. Okay. Okay. Yes. Let's make a white source of that and use the green to crack a clue. Okay. So we need to kill the Mirror Angel. We need to block whatever they fly with the Elspeth, and then we still take 4 and we don't die. So we can't attack with the Wolves, we can't attack with the Master. We can attack with the Voice though. Let's go to combat attack. So this is attacking Elspeth. Undo. Do we care about Elspeth? Well, Elspeth flies 5 things, we block the big thing, got a 4. So we're going to attack we're going to attack their face with this. Attack their face with this. We're going to attack their face with this. And this. And this. Okay. Gotta keep this back, gotta keep this back, sure. Then we're gonna activate this and kill this. Then we are just dead to the flyers? No, we can still block 1 flyer. We're dead to a Crusade effect. But we've got to play to our outs. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is like 80. This is like 16 damage. They've got to do some blocks here. They can block with a 1/1 soldier on the 5/5 and still survive, and that gives them the best possible attacks, I guess. Is that how they do this? Probably. I think I just punted there because if this survives, Elspeth goes under it, I guess. They block like that and they take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, they block like that. That's good. That's 6 damage on the crackback. We block 1 thing, don't die. Okay, let's crack a clue. Ah, okay, we got a blocker for the ground. No, Lotus Cobra dies. That dies. We've got blockers. Play this. Pass the turn. Oh god! Don't have a crusade! Don't have a crusade, please. Crusade or the spear or honor the pure or all death. Venser Shaper Savant, eh? That's also death. Okay, they had a lot of outs there. Oh no, hang on. Oh no, yeah, they now pump a creature with Elspeth, and we die. Oh man, that's a shame. That really is a shame. I feel like I was playing as tight as possible, but not tight enough. Oh, good night, sweet prince, we hardly knew you. Are they just going to kill me in BM with 2 guys? Don't do it. Don't do that. Oh no, not like this. Oh no! Sepomon. What if I randomly had Slaughter Pact? Then I'd die on my upkeep. Okay, cool, we're dead. We went 2-1. The deck was sweet. The cards were fun. I've enjoyed myself. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. Watching me fumble my way through another cube draft in a nice slow play. I've got hopefully some gameplay coming out tomorrow that's not slow play. Some legacy, hot action. In the meantime, if you like this video, be sure to let me know down below in the comments section. Like the video, share it with your friends, get involved, let me know what you think I did right, what I think I did wrong. How are you finding Modern Cube is obviously one of the most important questions. Are you drafting it quite a bit? I plan to draft some more, probably have a couple more slow plays go up, probably a full gameplay as well, probably stream it as well. I just really fucking like Cube. It's so much fun. I've been Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet, and I'll see you all very, very soon.